What up, Scotty? Right off the start, man. That is freaking awesome. Thank you. Can you hear me? Is everything good? I want to make sure we get these live feeds done better. What's up? What's up? What's up? Say hi while you're here. Get ready. We're going to talk a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and get us started on feeding my babies because it is food day. And what better way to grow the perfect ball python than to feed them? All right, so let's see here. Let's see. A little bit of updates. Let's do some updates real quick. From the last live video, we went and you guys have been sorry. I want to make sure you can see my face and all that good stuff. You guys have been killing it, and I really appreciate it. Like everything you guys do, it is freaking awesome. You guys have been absolutely killing getting my information out there, getting people to subscribe. You guys must want those tripods. I mean, that giveaway is going to happen a lot faster than I anticipated. It looks like we jumped up about 25 subscribers in the last week, which is mind blowing. I mean, I really didn't expect any numbers like that. I figured it was going to be a couple months. It looks like maybe by the end of July, hopefully, we'll get these tripods out for you guys, and I'm super freaking stoked about it. What we were put down. I am not here for clickbait. I am not a clickbait person. Sorry. People's YouTubes are popping up. I'm going to have to figure out how to get past that sometimes. I'm not a clickbait person. I don't like to say something and then that's not the message you're receiving. So what I want to talk about is growing the perfect ball python. Now, with growing your perfect ball python, you need a couple of things, right? You need to be able to take care of your ball python. You need to feed your ball python right. You need to make sure the right humidity, the right temperatures are there. And a lot of people are just like, oh, this is what I read, this is what I heard. And I'm one of those that I've never been by the book. So if you expect me to go buy the book now or buy the book on this, it's just not going to happen. And I'm sorry, but it's not. That's not who I am. I read my animals. I read people very well. It's just a thing that I have. That's what. What's up, TJs? Thanks for joining in, brother. How's all that herping doing, man? You've been going crazy with it, man. Like, seems like every time I see you talk to anyone else or we talk, you're always doing some sort of herping. I wish I had the time to do that, man. That was freaking amazing. But let me get back to it. So I don't follow the rules. I don't do that. That's not who I am. Make sure once you guys get in here, you hit that like. Let me know you're here. Throw some comments up. I want to hear it all. I want to say it all. This is our time. This is to get everyone happy and kind of build our brands. Doing good. Seeing deer and I seen a baby ben. That's what's up, man. I freaking love deer. I actually miss living in the Northeast for that because when I lived up in New Hampshire, I was able to just go out on my front porch and I'd see deer right there in my front yard, and it was amazing. But I don't get that anymore. So, like I was saying, I do not like to follow the book, right? So what I do is I go close to what the book says. I'm not one of those super rebellious people. I'm not gonna take the chance of hurting my animals, but I play with temperatures a little bit. I play with their substrate, how I keep them. It's an ever growing and ever expanding idea on how I do everything because I want to be better. I want to do better for my animals because they deserve the best. Now, ball pythons, they spend most of the time in the ground, so you want a loose substrate. And a lot of people are using like what's it called? Reptichip, which I think is amazing. It's really good at holding in humidity. I have nothing bad to say about Reptichip. I don't use it because I don't have the money to use it. That will hopefully come soon, but who knows? Maybe it won't. But for right now, it is just taking care of these animals. What's up, TNT? Thanks for joining us, brother. It's taking care of these animals the best that they can, so that I can produce the highest quality babies when they reach size possible. And I want to be able to put out lots of babies and have lots of healthy snakes and no issues. So that's what this is about, guys. Taking the time to really go in and love our animals and get to know your animals. Because if you notice, here in a little bit, when we start feeding, every one of my animals has a different feed response. Every one of my animals acts a little bit differently with me. And that's what's amazing about every animal. That's what makes me love animals so much is they're like, oh, they don't have a personality, or they don't do this, they don't do that. And they really do. Like everyone's like, oh, a snake isn't smart because they don't show emotions, or they can't process feelings. They don't Snakes are extremely intelligent. Like, you tell me someone that you lock them up, like, perfect example. This is bad, but perfect example. Look at the inmates in prison. Look at the inmates in freaking prison in our penal system. These guys sit in a cage all freaking day. They get pulled out for like an hour a day, and they lose their sense of being human. They lose their sense of how things work. They go into this primal instinct, right? And look at your snakes that you're keeping. Your snakes do not change. Like, unless you're working with like an aggressive snake or a snake that's not used to being around you, your snakes don't change. Exactly, Scotty. They go in, like, people go into survival mode, but we're the most intelligent species there is. A snake doesn't change. A snake is who it is at all times. And that's the way I try to be, because I don't like fake people. I don't like being fake. I've dealt with it a lot. I'm a 30-year-old man, and I've seen a lot of fake people. I've gone through a lot of fake situations, and it pisses me off and drives me nuts, and I just got to deal with it. But we're going to go ahead, because my babies have been waiting all day to eat their food. We can go ahead and get started. Now, for my ball pythons, except for one, we are feeding large mice. I have a girl that's about a little over 300 grams. So she will be getting a small rat and see. Exactly. Thank you, TNT. Just treat people the way you want to be, man. Treat them the way you are. People are generally good, but they have their moments, right? Just like anything. Come on for the num-nums. Come on. I really need to get music going. Ooh, she's missing. Come on. There we go. There we go. That's my girl. Good. Get that in there. Ugh. I really wish more people would. This is my big old girl, that pastel lesser GHI. She's my rat eater. And hopefully she'll be able to take this. So this is my first try, or my first attempt at putting a rat in her, but I think she's going to be okay. She's I gave her 2 large mice last week, and it didn't even touch her. Like, she didn't get a bulge. Nothing. So we're going to move her up and let her have some fun. There we go. Ooh, my girl. Ooh, my girl. Big old girl. We're going to kind of go through this quick, guys, just because I got a lot of stuff I got to do tonight. I don't want to keep on here too long. I do want to get this done, though. I promised to do this, and it seems like every time I make a video, I kind of tend to... There we go. That's my girl. I kind of tend to have a habit of forgetting to edit it or doing a really bad edit job on it. So, what up, Mad Bio? Hey, brother. I really appreciate that freaking love that you sent out today. Absolutely freaking amazing. Like, thank you so much. If you guys aren't following Chucky, y'all better get over to his channel right after this. My boy does not play. He is all about this life. All right. We'll see if we can get my girlie to strike. She is a little skittish. I don't know what it is about both my pieds, but neither one of them ever want to strike. Here we go. Maybe. Enticed. Enhance. Enhance. Hey, you guys remember the original freaking Super Troopers? Enhance. Enhance. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's both of my pieds. Neither one of my pieds. They eat every time. You cannot get these guys to go a week, whether they're in shed or what's going on. They will eat, but they just refuse to strike. Absolutely refuse. I wish my pieds didn't play. I'd love to get some pictures of them doing it. Here's my little Inchy Pastavi girl. I got big plans for her. Need her to get fat real quick. She's probably the next one to go up to, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, girl. She is probably the next one to go up to the rats. And my pastel's like deep in blue, but he's really a pretty good eater, so hopefully he'll take this. Maybe not. Maybe he'll be scared. We'll see. Look at that. Look at how deep in blue he is, but he's still interested. Hey, man, a snake... So I'm going to say it this way. A snake's a snake. Obviously, you have love for each and every one. But just because of the coloration and the cost, don't be afraid to go after what you want. Like, it took me a long time to get a pied because I was kind of the same way, man. I was like, they're a decent price. Kind of worried about it. I don't think he's going to strike, guys. He's interested. Like, he's showing the interest, but I don't think I'm going to get a strike on him. And I'll definitely let you guys know about who eats and who doesn't eat tomorrow, because there's obviously going to be those that might try not to eat, but I think they're all going to eat. I never really have an issue. Let's see here. This should be fairly quick. This guy doesn't play around with food. Make it a good angle. Boom. Exactly. Get what makes you happy. Ooh, boy. Who saw that? I almost missed that. I actually almost jumped because when I looked at my screen is when he struck. And it threw me off bad. This is my boy. I was having trouble getting to eat, but he's been doing really good lately. I actually got him to strike. You are a messy little boy lately. Come on. Where you at? Yeah, my boy. I don't know what he's doing, but he keeps... Oh, he pooped again. That's what he was doing. They're doing great, though. Like, I absolutely love this. This is probably my favorite part of the week is just feeding them, and I let them eat. Hey man, that's what we're here for. That's why you watch these videos. That's why we talk and we're all here. Don't be afraid to reach out. If you have questions, send your questions. Let us help you. That's what we're here for. Come on. Get that. This guy don't play either. When he's in shed, he eats. When he's not in shed, he eats. He's a monster. Does not play around. Ooh, he's hiding. Y'all stick around. I got a... Exactly. We all got each other's back. Y'all stick around. I ain't even gotten to the retic yet. Ooh. You guys just seeing the ball python strike. I'm giving the retic her first freaking... Hey, bring your fiance on in, man. We'll talk to her. I ain't scared. Have her watch the videos with you. We'll talk to her, man. Oh, do. This one's a little bit harder, guys, because this is so high up. I can't see what you said, TJ, but I'll definitely check it in a second. This one's a little bit harder. I'm going to have to figure out how to do this better. This is my banana bumblebee, and he's usually really quick too. Neither one of my bananas usually take very long to eat. There we go. So how's everyone else doing? Like how's life? What are you guys doing? I don't want it to be just about me because I don't think it should be just about me. I'm not that important. Exactly. I love my snakes. Absolutely, Scotty. That's what we're here for. Like I said, buddy. Ooh. There's my male. And I'm not even going to attempt it with him because he's just a little butt. And I know he's not going to eat, but I'm going to go ahead and just lay this next to him. Let him get the smell real quick. Thanks, Scotty. Hey, man. Like I said, once you get the fiance to say yes or no, don't be afraid. You pull that trigger, brother. Once you see that retic, my wife absolutely fought me for months and months and months about this retic, and I was like, I'm getting it. I don't care. Someone's ready. You guys see that? He was ready to take me right from the start. This is going to be real quick. What's up, Jen? I actually order the rats from a online store called Rodent Pro. That way I could take care of them myself. I just keep them in my freezer. I don't have to worry about anything. Look at my retic. Look at that baby girl. So freaking excited about this. Like I said, me and the wife were kind of arguing for a little while, but I absolutely love her. Like, how freaking beautiful is that? Let's see if I can get her to pound down a couple little miceys real quick. Hey, gotta do what you gotta do, brother. Gotta do what you gotta do. You guys still there? I hope you guys are still there. I'm sorry about that. I guess someone. All right. I guess someone jumped on the internet. They know I'm freaking streaming, but whatever. It's all good. Mama's got to keep the kids occupied. Come on. She struck, but it was while we were off. But she didn't wrap up. I don't know if she's not. Ads. I wish, because if ads were going, that means I'd be monetized. I ain't anywhere close to being monetized. There we go. Got that interest going now. I saw it. Here we go. Come on. She might be a stubborn one. I might have to just let it lay there for her. I really want to get her eating, though. I've had her about a week now, so I don't want her to go too long. And you can kind of see she's breathing a little heavy. I don't know if she's excited or if she's nervous because of the light or what's going on, but I think she's a little scared. It's okay. Well, that's the way it works sometimes, right? You win some, you lose some. So don't get discouraged if you ever see this happen, Scotty, because it will happen. Even with ball pythons, there's times where they just don't want to eat. And you can't make them. Well, you can, but I wouldn't recommend assist feeding unless you absolutely have to. I got more snakes to feed, so I'm just going to go ahead and let that be there. All right, TNT, you have a great one. Thanks for joining in, brother. Alrighty, that big one's for my big old boa. I got a couple of little ones for my baby boas. So it's funny because I kind of have it split up too. I have the python room and I have the freaking boa room, which is kind of fun. Oh, come on, come on, come on. I locked the freaking door because my son likes to get in here and go crazy. All right. I think so too. I love all snakes. But if you've been around my channel for a little while, you know that I started with boas, so I have a deep love for boa constrictors. And I don't think that'll ever change. I don't think that I'll ever breed them, but I definitely will always keep a couple of boas. Yeah, man, get something you can be comfortable with. Don't be like me. I like to go big or go home, so I tend to kind of reach out a little bit more than I probably should. But come on, baby girl. She had a big mouse last week too, about 8 days ago. So, and it looks like she's getting ready to shed. So she may not take it either. Yeah, go outside. Well, depending on what type or what part of the country you live in, Scotty, just go outside, start playing with the garter snakes, get the wife or the fiance warmed up with that, and then go from there. She's gonna be a little stubborn. She'll get to it. I've never seen her skip a meal, but sometimes I do have to do that. She's That's the thing I love about boas too. They're very opinionated. Like they're gonna do things their way and only their way. And how about that? You like that? That is one giant freaking rat ball sack. How was that? That was pretty awesome, huh, guys? All my snakes freaking go into shed at the same time. It's kind of crazy. Like they're all within days of each other. That's my girl. And she doesn't show it, but that's Gamora. She's I want to say she's just under 6 foot right now, so I gotta get her into. Oh yeah, she can reach. Like if she wants to, she will reach out and touch you. Luckily, she loves me and hopefully would never do that, but she's had her moments when she said, "Hey, Daddy, step away. I'm not feeling it today," as they all do. You guys want a snake skin? I got a whole bunch of them. Maybe I'll add that to one of my giveaways one day. Just a giant freaking snake skin. This is Caw. He's in the middle of shed too. It's my little Amazon tree boa. Yeah, I actually had a buddy that just got bit by one of those, Scotty. And unfortunately, he's a. Fortunately, he's in the hospital right now. But he was protecting his cows, and the snake got him instead of the cows. So I think it's funny because everyone's like, "Oh, Amazon tree boas are so aggressive." Watch this. Like this guy's gonna literally get right on. Oh, I dropped it. So if you guys don't know, I actually this is a struggle for me because I actually can't feel a lot with my hands anymore. Like my hands are consistently numb. See how gentle he is? Like he'll bite and he'll eat it, but he's just super gentle. And everyone's like, "Oh, Amazon tree boas, one of the most aggressive ever." Yeah, garter snakes are great. Like there's nothing wrong with any type of snake. Um, so we're gonna sit here and we're gonna talk a little bit. Uh, those that were on the auction last night, you know I have another baby on the way in. I am super freaking excited about that from over there at Intelligent Design Reptiles. And I'm putting in the paperwork now so that I can sorry, my office is like a freaking mess. You see that? One of these days I'll get organized, guys, but I focus on my animals. If my animals are happy, I'm happy. But I'm getting the paperwork in so I can head down to San Diego. I'm gonna try to meet up with. Hey man, you'd be surprised. That pet rock starts moving really quick too after it gets comfortable. So um, I'm gonna head down to San Diego for the Super Show. We're gonna try to meet up with the genetic hunters, with intelligent design reptiles, with leatherneck reptiles, myself, and hopefully Maybe Miguel from Always Evolving will show up, or some other big names out there. Maybe Cusco. I messed that up. Oh. Hopefully Brian doesn't watch this. I'm sorry if you do. I didn't mean to say your name wrong. My son absolutely adores snakes. My bucket list is A, man. That's one of the places I want to stop. So I'm going to go to the Super Show. I'm going to go see my family, and they live in Northern Cali. So I'm going to go through San Diego, do this show for like a day, and then I'm going to stop over at Prehistoric Pets, CJ, do some filming there, drive up right below freaking Oakland, and it's like an hour south of San Francisco, and visit my family there. We might go up to San Francisco a little bit, go through some places. I'm probably gonna stop in Santa Cruz because growing up I was a really big skateboarder. I actually went out and moved out to Cali for a summer to try to get sponsored a long time ago. I'm broken now and unable to do the stuff I used to. You know what, Scotty? What I recommend you do is go out there, watch everybody. Um, don't just go out to your local store. I say watch these YouTube breeders. Watch the way they care for their animals. See who you feel comfortable with. Reach out to them in email or on here and give them your email so that you guys can actually converse. And then when you build a relationship and feel more comfortable with them, then I would look at, okay, well, I'm looking at getting a pied, or I'm looking at getting a normal ball python to start out. I want to get my feet wet. I want to see what it is and do that. And then you could build that relationship, and you have that person that's always going to go there and always talk to you about any issues with your snake. And whether it be me in the future or whether it be anybody else, I'm always here for you too, bud. Like whatever you need help with, feel free to contact me, and I have no issue taking a couple of minutes or taking an hour, what have you, to help you out. Um, I totally lost. Oh yeah, my weekend. You guys got me off track. Um, I'm learning from other breeds. Absolutely, and that's what it's all about. That's how the hobby grows, TJ. Don't be afraid of it. I'm not breeding yet either. I'm getting my snakes to size to breed, but I've been around. So, like I said, I'm 30 years old. I've been around snakes since I was 12 years old. I've been helping keep snakes since then, so I've been around for a while now, and I've never actually bred them myself, but I've been around people that breed. So I know how to do it. I've never done it for myself, and I finally decided to take the steps and follow what I love and where my passion really lies, which is in these animals and educating on these animals, breeding these animals, not just for conservation, but for different mutations. Like I am awestruck by Justin from JKR. He is the imagination he has and how well he knows the genes in ball pythons astounds me. But so I'm gonna do that trip. I'm gonna hopefully have a lot of good content for you guys when I get back from there, and we're gonna keep going. I actually finally talked my wife into starting her channel, so hopefully soon I will be able to post a link in that. I am gonna post. Is it true what they say if you get one? Oh yeah. My wife, just a little backstory. My wife let me get one ball python, or no, I'm sorry, not even ball python. My wife let me get my big boa back in December because it had been years since I had been able to keep them. I was so focused on kids and the army and deploying and training that I was just like, all right, TJ, hey, thanks for hanging out, man. I'm getting ready to wrap this up anyways. Aw, crap. What'd I do? Really feel any of them when they bite yet. The Amazon tree boa, the last guy I fed, probably has the strongest bite out of my collection right now. And that's just because when he bites, he doesn't let go. Um, but I've only had snakes again in my house since December. So we're at June and I'm at 20 snakes. So that's that's how it goes, Scotty. Hopefully you have better self-control than I do because I have none when it comes to these animals. But I hope you guys are doing great. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys get off of here because I've taken up way more of your time than I really meant to. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and post Miguel's stuff down below. All right, brother. I'm with 2BB over in First Armored. It is definitely an experience. Let me tell you. Uh, but I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna post Miguel's information in the comments below so you can go check him out. And he does a lot of collab work, so make sure you're following him. He's the guy on the scene right now. He's the one bringing this community a lot closer together, and I'm just here trying to help him out with it. And then I'll see you guys soon. I'll have a video up on Friday for everyone. Thanks, Scotty. You guys stay blessed. Remember to take care of each other. I'm going to steal Brian's stuff right now. Take care of each other. Um, I'll take the other Brian stuff too. Make today awesome. I'm not gonna keep doing that. That's horrible. That's not who I am. You guys stay blessed. We'll see you soon. We'll see you on Friday. Have a great day, guys. Ah.